Hello, Attorney Prashanthi. We have a question about the H-1B lottery case. My H-1B got approved as my employer provided the receipt number. So he has the receipt number, but then he and did not provide the I-797 copy. So it looks like he does not even have a copy of the receipt notice, and there is no guarantee that this receipt number belongs to him. And what are the options for receiving my H-1B approval copy? Or can I leave this employer and try my luck next year's H-1B process, though I have an approved H-1B this year?
Unfortunately, the H-1B is employer driven. So obviously they're not, they've given you a receipt number. Of course, you can check the receipt number online on the USCIS website to see what the status is. But the problem is you don't know whether that receipt number belongs to you or not, because there's no name on the website to see who that receipt number belongs to. It'll just give you a status: approved, pending, denied, RFE, etc. So unfortunately, there's no other way of forcing that employer to give you the approval, because obviously if they're not giving you the approval, they don't want you to work for them. So there is no purpose in spending time on that H1. The only thing is that if you had that if it was approved, let's presume it was approved, it's possible that you can apply for a H1B cap exempt petition, so you don't have to go through the lottery again. But for that, you need proof of that approval in the form of either the receipt, at least a receipt which has the name and the receipt number connected to that name. And then you can go to the USCIS website and pull out the status of the case and see that, show USCIS that it was approved, and possibly try to get a cap exempt approval. But if you have no way of connecting that receipt number to a name, then it might be difficult to do that as well.
But what about the freedom of information request? Is that still possible in his case, since he only has a receipt number?
So FOIA may not be possible for many reasons. One is, of course, you only have a receipt number, but presumably they can pull it up with the receipt number. But I'm not sure they will share the information with you. In the I-140 scenario, they have special instructions to share information when on a FOIA request, but on a H-1B petition, I'm not quite sure that they will share the FOIA. They'll share the information with you. They might ask the employer to do the FOIA request, or they might ask for the consent of the employer on the FOIA request before they share the information with you.
Okay. Thank you for answering that question, Attorney Prashanthi Reddy.